here in my hands I am holding potentially one of the strongest mind management books I ever got my hands on. This book deeply talks and explains how our mind splits in two parts. So one is emotional part and one is our human side. Or how to say that, how one of those parts is dominating our lives. So when I'm saying emotional side, okay, so it's our emotional intelligence, and the other side is human side, the logical part of sense. So reading this book will help you to determine what is it really in your mind. And as you start going through the pages, and maybe it's the second time that you will read the book, it will creep in a little bit more inside of you, and you will start realizing, right, so am I responding based on an emotion, or wait, sit down, what is it that is trying to go inside? So the stronger one, which is dominating your thoughts, is in this book, is called the chimp. So that is what we do. But, or would you like to understand things from your logical side of the view? So if somebody would ask me what book would I recommend when it comes to self-management, trying to understand oneself and decision making and how to make oneself stronger, this would be the book that I would recommend for someone to do. And look, you can get this book on a Kindle edition, or you can get a paperback edition from the Amazon. Now I would recommend for you even get a copy of this book for your friend as a paperback, because look, paperback, you can simply go any page you like, make a note, tag it, it's yours, you can touch it, you can feel it. It is so easy to go for. And look, it is so interesting. It just, there's those moments that, I would say, I get myself a lot into this, but you start to think, right, what is it responding? Is it me? Is it really me, or just my emotional side? So you start to slow down, and you all have that friend who is still like a chimp, and you are thinking, wait, do I have to respond? Wow, how do I respond? So again, this is one of the most powerful books. God knows what is inside. So if you are thinking of a book and you're not sure about what to read, this is one that I would highly recommend. It is one of the most trending books today on the internet when it comes to the mind management. And what is inside? So just a few chapters to look at. It would be the Chimp Paradox, Prof Steve Peters. A few chapters you want to look at. This book is split into 3 parts. So first part is your mind exploration. Second part is day-to-day functioning. Talks a little bit more about how do you make decisions on a daily basis. It's really interesting the way it's written. It is so easy to understand. It is not just a plain text. There are little images just to clarify the point. How nice is to read a book which is not just a plain text. It's beautiful. It is easy to read. It's key points. It is a great book. And the third part is your health, success, and happiness. So again, we take a lot of things for granted on a daily basis, and this book just helps you to understand and maybe start thinking in a different way. Recognize how, the bullet points on the back of the book, it says, recognize how your mind is working. Understand and manage your emotions and thoughts, and manage yourself and become the person you would like to really be. Because your mind is 2 parts. It can be your greatest friend or your greatest enemy, and you can't have them both in one place. Good book. I would like to have it. Alright, thanks guys. See you next.